Hello guys and welcome to another era of chaos video guys. Today we're talking about the Underworld Recollections, which is in my opinion one of the best events we ever have in this game so far. First thing first, what you need to know about the supply store. Let's start here. If you want to be successful in this event, if you want to spend a little or if you don't want to spend at all, it doesn't matter. You have to go for the Oracle Covenant first because currently the commanders are the big thing in the game. Your next priority should be the Void Mithril and the third one probably the Dragon Blood. It doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. Dragon Blood is okay, it really depends on your formation, how many SSR you need. And if you go to the altar, what you have to remember is that you have to go only for the fire hero. You don't require any other hero. You don't require the water hero, the earth hero, and so on and so forth. You can go for the fire soul all the way from difficulty 1 to difficulty 10. What you have to remember is that as soon as you have the resources, you have to update your fire hero from 1 to 4 stars. This guy is absolutely broken and it is the best hero in my opinion for this event, or at least at no stage I wanted to use some other hero. The fire hero was perfectly fine. Now the next thing you have to remember is that you can quit the fight anytime you want, and the next fight will start from the beginning. I mean, if you want to restart the fight, that's fine. If you have killed some units of the enemy team in the process, those units will be gone the next time when you decide to start the fight. So you have the advantage there, especially once you're fighting the boss in 10.2 or 10.3 difficulty level. It's horrible. But anyways, we are going to get to that later. Currently you're seeing footage of me fighting through the stages. It's not really that difficult. At some difficulty levels I'll just go straight to the bosses and kill them all. If I'm really lucky and get the Luna's ultimate very early in the game, usually in the first stage. You heard me correctly. All you have to do is get to Luna's ultimate and then basically you're good to go. The ultimate is absolutely devastating. It completely decimates the backline, and not only the backline, any X9 unit just dies. So one of the best, if not actually the best spells in the game, all the way from difficulty 1 to difficulty 10.1. Another unit that is really good and is good to have is the Regnant Archer. It is really overpowered in this game mode, to be honest with you. She's pretty cool, but if you manage to have the Luna ultimate, this is all you need. This is all you ever require for this game mode. Once you have this spell, you are all set. Just go for the boss and kill them all. It doesn't really matter, it is that easy. However, this is the case all the way until difficulty 10.1. In 10.1, by the way, let's face it, difficulty 9 is also kind of hard, but from 10 onwards it's getting really like a nightmare. 10.1 is doable. Of course, it's going to be difficult. The damage of the Luna's ultimate is not going to be dealing that much compared to the previous stages, but still, it is doable. However, suddenly, in difficulty level 10.2, all the bosses become somehow immortal. And not only the bosses, every single unit of the enemy formation becomes immortal. You literally do nothing to them. So the only way you can beat stages 10.2 and 10.3, or at least this is the only way that I figured out. Actually, it wasn't me. I just read in the forums and discovered it. This is the only way. You have to use that repo. Reason being, if you're using that repo, you're going to injure your formation, and by doing that you're going to summon a lot of devils that will be fighting for you, and by doing that you'll be also destroying the health of some really hard to kill opponent characters, such as for example the demons in boss fight 10.2. Trust me, it took me like 5 or 6 fights in order to finally kill them. It was so difficult. You have to keep them stunned. You have to just spam the death repo, and once you are done with 10.3, trust me guys, all you have to do, again, you need a fire hero in order for this to work. Just get the death repo spell, go directly to boss 10.3 and just start spamming. And I mean it, just start spamming that repo. It doesn't matter, even all information dies, that's fine. You're going to have like 10 devils or 20 devils. It's going to be crazy. But yeah, the way I beat battle 10.3 was completely suicidal mode. I went all in. I was spamming that repo like all the time. I'm sorry that I didn't have footage, but I had to do it on my phone and it was quite stressful, so I couldn't record it. But point is, I killed every single one of my units in my formation, and I was spamming that repo over and over and over, and I was stacking those devils, and at the end of the day I managed to win. All of my formation was dead, but the game said that I was victorious, and I finally completed chapter 10. It's not actually chapter, let's say difficulty level 10. It was ridiculous. So please let me know in the comments whether you know any other way apart from this with the death repo, because I tried everything. You just don't deal any damage to them in difficulty 10.2 and 3. They just don't take any damage whatsoever, and that's really frustrating. I was really pissed today, but I'm happy now because at the end of the day I managed to defeat this battle, and it was quite good, to be honest with you. The next thing I want to talk about quickly is the Wandering Bard. Basically here you can get a little bit of this hero, the Inferno hero, Numis. It was kind of welcome for me because I needed like 30 or 40 of her shards in order to get her to 4 stars, so now I have her 4 stars and it really feels good. But here it's not really difficult. All you have to do is complete 10 times the previous stages, the previous difficulty levels, and then go straight into the Wandering Bard. In certain situations all you have to do is just play auto combat. There are very cool new units there, but what I want to say is that you don't care about difficulty here. It is really easy compared to the previous matches that were horrible, especially the matches 10.2 and 10.3, the boss battles. It was really bad. And by the way, I was about to forget, but I was told that there is a unit that can also help you in battles 10.2 and 3, and actually all the way. This is a troll. The item is set, it is actually on a relic or something. It's called Miracle Divine Troops Descent 3. I never saw it. I only saw it on a screenshot. I never saw it in the game, but I only saw 1 and 2, Descent 1 and 2. I never saw 3, but 3 gives you a troll, and I was told that this troll is absolutely insane, and by doing basically the same thing, you just spam some death repo, reduce the health of your characters. You have to spam, some trolls will appear, and those trolls are going to kill the immortal enemy units. Is this the case? Probably, but I never tested it myself. I just wanted to let you know that if you have this, try to use it, definitely. So once again, let's recap. From stage 1 to difficulty level 1 to difficulty 10.1, you can use just Luna's ultimate and that will be fine. Honestly, that will be fine. There won't be any problems whatsoever. From stages 10.2 and 3, it was horribly difficult. The only way to defeat it is with that repo and with a fire hero. Reason being, you are injuring your troops, and this is summoning devils. Basically, not only that, but you are destroying the health of the enemy characters, which is basically the only way to do that. Luna's ultimate doesn't do any damage, and that's really sad. But once again, this is applicable only for 10.2 and 10.3. Everything else is doable only by the fire hero and the Luna ultimate. Okay guys, this is going to be all from me for today. I really hope you found this video useful. See you next time. Take care and stay safe.